Y'all, I fell for the hezzy. I did. I did. It happens. It happens to the best of us. Okay. Hi. Welcome to Psyche's Thoughts. My name isn't Psyche. It's Elizabeth. But I'm here. You're here. We are here because I've decided every day that I want to come on here and unleash the burden. And a big burden that has been on me past couple weeks. I've been trying to work through was I fell for the hezzy. And if you don't know what that means, should I explain it? Hmm. Falling for the hezzy, like, okay, so basically there's a move in basketball. It's called a hesitation, where it looks like somebody's gonna go in a certain direction and they decide against it. It means you fall. It's not just in basketball because I feel like people can do it in soccer too. Anyway, but that's what it means, right? So in dating, I guess, right? Or in the context that I'm using this, if I fall for the hezzy means I thought that it means it's not funny. It's really not funny, guys. It's not funny. Anyway, it means that I was dating or seeing somebody with the intention of, or me thinking that I was gonna, be in a relationship, and then all of a sudden, everything flipped on me, and yeah, I fell for the hezzy, y'all. Now, I don't want. I want to be the way I want to take time when I have this conversation because um I don't want to get derailed and I don't want to give y'all too much of my business. But I think that mm, where do I want to go forward from here? I think that the concept of like people dating, like, okay, so I don't date. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like to date. I don't like to date because of things like this. I'm not, I only like to do things that I'm good at, and I'm not good at dating because I don't do it. Guys, I don't do it because before this person that I met like in November, um, I hadn't been even on a date since like 2023. Do you understand? Because I'm a very, very intentional person because I'm a sensitive person and I don't like to play with people's hearts because I don't want my heart played with. So when I felt like uh I I felt like I was very careful and considerate in the way that I moved. Like I felt like I tried my best to be very intentional um and stuff. And I genuinely thought, you know, that this time I wouldn't fall for the hezzy, like, but I still did. And you know what? You know what? I just have to say, well done. What a masterful play, masterful play, masterful play. You ever watch the highlight reel and you're just like, or the rewind tape? I don't know what the heck it's called. And you're just like, you know what? You got it. I gotta give you your tens. I gotta give you your things. I gotta give you things. The hezzy is such a masterful play, right? Because you have this person that you build up hope, that you build up the anticipation, right? And everybody knows the anticipation of the anticipation for something is way better than the actual thing, right? So I'm building up the hope, like this anticipation, like, oh my gosh, like I'm gonna be in a relationship where, like, I met this person I really like, and like this is going to be like a thing, right? Like it's going to be solid ground. You give them the idea of solid ground. Like imagine you are, I don't know, imagine, well, I was gonna say like in the ocean. Like you're on a boat, you're on a boat in the ocean, right? And the captain of the boat or somebody that's driving a boat with you, driving a boat with you, is telling you, hey, I see land, land ho, land ho, land ho. And you're like, oh my gosh, we've been on this boat for how long? Like, I can't wait to get on solid land. So you're just anticipating what you're going to do when you get on land. And they turn around and they're like, actually, there's no land. Actually, I lied. We're on the boat for another 3 years. Cool. Calm. It's beautiful, right? The hezi works because it builds upon your own human imagination, right? And it's not like you actually fall for the person necessarily, but you kind of fall more so for the momentum, and then it's pulled away. And then when it's pulled away from you, you're stuck in this like, it just feels like the ground is like pulled out from under you, right? And then you're just like lost. You're just confused. That, at least that's the way I was. I was very lost. I was very lost. And hmm, when I think of like the hezi, oh my gosh, this is gonna sound so weird. Okay, but if you watch JJK, if you watch or read JJK, then you're familiar with like the potential man meme. Where, okay, a lot of a lot of people that like to slander Megami, they like to call him potential man because Megami um is supposed to be the one that surpasses Gojo. He's supposed to be Gojo's protege, and that's what they hype him up to be. But nobody ever sees nobody Megami doesn't really ever actually fully step into the role of being the one that surpasses Gojo. It ends up being somebody else, right? But he has the potential. He has the potential, right? And you know what? Some people that you date are spiritually Megami. They're spiritually potential men. And that it, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. But it hurts. It does hurt. And why does it hurt? I feel like um I think falling for the hezzy hurt more than actually like being in a relationship and like getting your heart broken. I can't say for sure, but I think that it definitely hurts. The hezzy, it hurts more than rejection because if you when at least when you reject somebody, right? It's plain, it's clear. Um, it's I don't want you, right? But the hezzy again, the hezzy leaves you lost. It leaves you feeling like what's going on here. It's ambiguous, right? And the ambiguity makes your brain fill in the gaps. So it leaves you stuck in a place of trying to figure out what went wrong, right? So your mind is just dwelling on the situation. Your mind is just dwelling on this person. And yeah, the hezzy hurts because I don't know, you just start you build you the anticipation makes you build a future that doesn't exist. And then when there is no future, when you were dating somebody that was spiritually megami, you were dating a possibility, you were dating potential. And possibilities don't break up with you. They just like slowly fade away. Slowly. Very slow, very slow, very slow, very slow, very slow. And you know, I'm at a point where I um romantically or just like in life in general, like I feel like it's only so much I can take, you know, when it comes to like casually being disappointed. You know what I mean? If that conversation is not doesn't happen as much as I think it should, like what happens when you deal with casually being disappointed like back to back to back to back? There's not much like drama or like devastation behind it. It's just the repeated scenario of almost, 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 ah, got your neck, ah, ah, ah. What happened? You know, do we talk about how that affects you and one, your trust for people? It makes you doubt. It makes you doubt yourself, doesn't it? Right? It makes you doubt your discernment. It makes you just feel like you have to be on guard with everyone and everything, right? And it lowers like your excitement threshold. So now I feel like I can't like I feel like right now, and this probably will change, hopefully will change in the future, but right now I don't even feel like if I were to meet somebody, like even like probably like let's say like 2 3 months from now, when I'm definitely way more over the situation that I am now, I don't think I can get excited. You know what I mean? Because I'm just like I'm still gonna be waiting for the other shoe to drop, and it's not. I'm a very cautious person. I hope that I don't know if I want that to translate off of these videos, but I'm a very cautious and careful person. I don't really just like rush into things, you know? And so I'm already very guarded. So the fact that I feel like I have to be guarded even more, it's like, baby, you ain't never opening up if you do anything. Eh, yeah, I don't know. I think the scary part for me isn't heartbreak because I actually, you know what I will say, I'm able to transmute pain very well. I'm a writer, right? So, I mean, I'm gonna churn out some poems, some essays. I'm gonna cry for a little bit, but I'll be okay. I think I also have this thing of like knowing, maybe it's my faith. I no matter what happens to me, I know I'm gonna be okay, right? So there's a part of me like that will not allow myself to be completely shattered by situations, right? So the heartbreak is not the scary part to me. It's the hard part, like it's annoying to go through, but it's not the scary part to me. The scary part is becoming less impressed. The scary part is losing my hope, right? Remember that video I talked about daring to have hope? Like the scary part is being less open because I want to be able to be open. I want to be able to um want to express my emotions. But now I feel like after constantly going through the same things, after constantly like falling for the hezzy, now I feel like I can't be open, you know? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. That's where I am. I don't know. That's the conclusion I am at right now. I'm always just like in I'm just at a I don't know. Like, will I fall for the hezzy again? I don't know. Find out next. Probably. Well, okay, no, there's life and death in the tongue, right? Hopefully never again. But like I can't even say that because I said that last time and here I am. Have you felt for the hezzy? Have you felt for a potential man? Have you ever felt for somebody that was spiritually mega me? Let me know. What did you do? Did it hurt? I know it hurt. Let's talk about it. Let's hug each other. If you want to see more of me, you can see me in here on this channel, right? In this corner here, right? You can see that. You can watch my TikToks on TikTok. I'm also on Instagram. I'm also on psychestats.com, my blog. You can read my poetry. What else can you do? You can have a good night if you're watching this at night. And if you're watching this any other time, have a good time. I want to I would tell you I love you. I don't know you like that. I don't know who on the other side of this video. I can't say I love you if I don't know you for real. That's like disingenuous. But I genuinely appreciate you for watching. So yeah. Oh, you could like the video. You could subscribe. Did I ask you to do that? Do what you want. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Do what you want. Bye bye.